time to review Gone to the Woods by Gary Paulsen, and I'm excited to review this one. It's a young adult book, and I said before he's a Newberry winner, I think ×3 now. Let's start at the beginning. The first chapter, called The Farm, kind of sets up the book of a very young boy who is in Chicago with his mother, but his mother really isn't taking care of him. And thankfully he gets pulled out of the bars and things like that and put on a train by himself at 4 years old with a sign and a cardboard box of clothes. The boy takes this trip on the train and sees horrendous things. This is wartime, 1944, and he has injured soldiers just everywhere. No one's taking care of him. Once in a while, a random guy just takes the responsibility, feeds him, puts him to work. I love the way he writes. He pulls you in, and you're just all in. You want to see how this kid makes it in the world. And when you finally get to the farm, the relief, he has just the support he needs, and he's learning, and he has a bed, and he's just so grateful and sweet and willing to do whatever on this farm. I will say this also, the experiences he has in that time, on the farm, on the river, in the woods, on the ship, the different places that he goes as a young boy is just crazy. There's a time that he describes on his canoe trip with Sig, his uncle on the farm that's taking care of him, and he realizes a moment that grips him, and he became folded into nature, he says. And I'm not going to quote the whole thing, but that's the kind of writing, and he gets you just to pause and stop and feel it like he did. It's just one that stays with you. You're just rooting for him the whole way. He has a great experience at the library. The librarian becomes a key part of his life, just by the few little things she did, nothing major, but he just needed a few good things. This is his true story, which is so fun. I would put it in the classic category. And of course, it's similar to his other books, The Hatchet. I probably stayed away from these young adult books and boy books because I thought they'd be almost too tragic or too upsetting, and maybe some of them are, but after I read this one, I was easily adding another one to my list. That's how good of an author he is. He's so honest, authentic. There's no wasted words. Not really. Yes, the next book I want to read of his when I have time is called My Life in Dog Years.